Hello and welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, I am the Dyslexic Reader, and this is where I talk about reading and writing with dyslexia. Before we get on to what I want to talk about today, don't forget to pop over to the Discord and join our little community that's starting to build. It's geared around making a safe space for people with dyslexia or other similar disabilities um, to talk about reading and writing. So do come along and join us. You don't have to have any of those disabilities, but if you just want to join and just chat, there are so many other things that can affect people with their reading and writing. So do come along. It's supposed to be a safe space for everyone. Also, like and subscribe to the channel would be great, so we can get these videos out to more people. Right, okay, so I am late with this video. I am ever so sorry. This is going to be my March sort of recap of what happened in March. And we're almost already halfway through April. So yeah, I'm a bit late. Life has been extremely busy over the past few weeks. Has meant that I hadn't had time to record. Unfortunately, I haven't done as much reading, well, nowhere near as much reading as I would have liked. Trying to find the time to sit down and read has been almost non-existent, and my writing has slightly slowed down, but not dramatically. I'm still reading Valor by John Gwynne, part of his Faithful and the Fallen series. I think I've got that the right way around. Still enjoying the book, absolutely love the book. And I'm still writing when I can. The interesting thing I've now discovered with the writing, I was once told that there is a connection with bad memory, especially a sort of a short-term memory, and dyslexia. Whether there's any scientific proof, I don't know, so don't quote me on that. Someone once told me that. But I'm now finding that because I'm not planning the book, I'm kind of enjoying discovering the story by just writing it. So I'm certainly definitely a discovery writer rather than a planner. I think it's more enjoyable that way for me at the moment. I think if I sat and stewed over the planning of it for too long, I'd just lose interest in writing it in the first place. So I'm kind of taking a leaf out of Stephen King's book and I'm just writing it. The problem I've now got is that I can't remember what my characters know and what they don't know. I can't remember what my readers or potential readers would know or don't know because everything's in my head. Um, so I spent a little bit of time trying to work out, do I want to go back and read everything I've already written and make a load of notes? I felt like that was going to be a lot of time and effort to do, whereas I just wanted to carry on ploughing on and reading. So I've been playing around with some ideas of using some local AI to be able to say, here's my book, here's a question, tell me about it. It's not been greatly successful yet. I've still got a few other things to try out, but that's not here or there. I might end up having to read through everything I've read, which is almost now 30,000 words. It's starting to grow. The world is definitely growing. It was funny because I was writing a scene a couple of days ago where one of the main points of view that we are following meets someone else, and this someone else wasn't anything special originally, but as I started writing it, this someone else turned into something bigger than just another person that they meet on their travels. It wasn't intentional, it just happened as I was writing it, and it was just the ideas were flowing from my head. So more characters, not so much more point of views, but more things are sort of coming out. And I'm kind of taking a leaf out of sort of John Gwyn's writing, that it's okay just to have one chapter at the point of view of one person, just to make sure the reader gets something, understands a concept, context. That's the word I'm trying to say. Context. I do. I'm a bit shabby and a bit tired. I've literally just come from the gym, so my brain's not quite working properly at the moment. So yeah, that's been a really interesting journey. As I say, I'm almost at 30,000 words. I'd like to try and get myself up to 40,000 by the end of this month if I can, but I don't think I'm going to. But I'm trying. I'm getting to the point where I do need to know what my characters know and what they don't know, because I need to start writing in bits where they're slowly discovering the rest of the information that they need to know for the story to move forward. So I'm trying to, at the moment, I'm trying to avoid going like adding more points of views and going that way with the book and go that way with the book. So I'm actually pushing the story forward. As I said before in previous videos, I'm trying to make this this book accessible for adults with some sort of I don't like using the word disability, but it is learning disability that hinders their reading. So I'm trying to keep it as sort of easy to read as possible. And one of the things I've seen people talk about, and I'm experiencing with the books I'm reading, is sometimes I'm forgetting who people are. I suddenly get to a chapter and it's all the point of views are on someone, and I can't remember who that person is because we've not seen their point of view for about 10 chapters. So I'm being really, really cautious, trying to avoid that as much as possible. Also using names that are easy to, or I think are easy to read and pronounce. I've fallen short of when I've read things before, and how I've read in my head the name of it, of some of the character. It's just not it's not what was intended at all. In fact, I've done that with the main character in John Gwyn's book. I've been for pretty much the whole of the first book, I was in my head reading it differently to how it's supposed to be read. And I saw an interview with John Gwyn where he actually said the character's name, and I went, oh, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I looked back and read the words. Oh yeah, I see. I messed up, and I think I was pronouncing it O instead of A. But that's one of the things with dyslexia. You don't always, your brain doesn't compute the letters the correct letters all the time. So yeah, that's where I am. Trying to get more reading done, trying to get more writing done. It's been a bit slow. It could well be quite slow this month. I've got a uni assignment to hand in this month, which I need to go and start once I finish recording this. So that's going to take up quite a bit of time. So I'll see how I get on. I think I'm going to continue with keeping book haul buys as a separate video, because they seem to really extend the length of my videos quite considerably. I'm trying to see if I can do some more sort of more just 10-minute quick catch-ups for these videos, rather than the epic long 20-30 minutes that I have been doing. So keep an eye out for that. I am going to go book shopping possibly this coming week. There is a new charity store nearby me that does some books as well, so I'm going to pop in there and have a look. But I'll go to my normal hospice one and see what I can pick up there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this month. So yeah, please do join us in the Discord channel. Hit like and subscribe down below, and I'm sure YouTube will now throw up another video that might be quite interesting to you in regards to my reading and writing. But for now, I will see you in the next one. Keep reading, keep writing. See ya. Bye.